should have bought an artificial one.
I reckon it should have been larger.
No, right, it should have been smaller.
Oh, stop moaning, it's lovely. Now where should we put that tree? How about over here? That's a possibility. There? No. How about here? That might do. Well, this corner. Yes. Yes, it'll fit here. Jeff, I reckon it's just the right size.
Did you bring the pot in? Did you fill it with sand?
Oh, help me lift it across. It's heavier than you think. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look at it, all right, going top. Come on, Jeff, give us a hand. Whoa, I think the pot. Oh, he's what?
Oh, broke it on the
Look, it was brought in like that. Oh, but it's not straight. You can't have a tree. It's not straight. Didn't put the pot in.
Just right. I said it would fit just right.
Has anyone seen the children? They should be helping us.
They were outside just now. See in a minute. I think they're a bit overexcited.
Overexcited children always pass Christmas. I used to get overexcited for Christmas Eve every year.
Still do, Rob. Anyway, if we all do the tree, then the kids can set at the crib. That's a good idea, Jane. If we can remember which box it's packed in. Every year we have the same decorations, but every year there comes a surprise. Do you remember buying this? How about these? We got them from that little shop on the corner. You know the one that's now in Italian Grocers.
I like their pasta.
It must have been about 6 years ago I bought that. Was it longer? Let's see. How's the place now? All that are mode.
I bought a really nice shirt in their sale. I wonder where I put it.
Before that, it's here. Before that, Hosmer. Then it was trinkets. Yes, it must have been about 6 years ago. There, that's just right. Come on, you lot, lend a hand. Didn't want it there anyway.
Can I keep up this pace for 5 days? I don't think so, sir.
Do you kids want to help with the tree? Do you remember when?
They say Christmas is for children. Just look at that lot. Lost youth, Tom. They're recapturing their lost youth. Mislaid, more like. Let's put it down somewhere, turn around, and it's gone.
Brian, how many hours in 5 days? Or minutes? Or seconds?
Oh, shut up, Nicky.
What's Christmas all about anyway? Just about some baby born ages ago and miles away. It's got nothing to do with us, has it, Stevie? It's all about shopping, that's what it's about. Shopkeepers getting your hands on the money. Buying things you don't want.
And people you don't love. It doesn't complete sense, of course. Come on.
When
are all feeling happier. I was really quite worried about you earlier. You all look so sad.
Doesn't the tree look lovely, kids? Makes the room look really Christmassy.
But we haven't hoped all the best jobs. Left the crib for you today. Thanks. Now it's all here in this box. I'm going to pack the other boxes away. We don't want them cluttering the place up.
And then something to eat, I think.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Well, you might as well get on with it. Get no peace until we do.
Look, here's a donkey. His ears are all worn off where you used to tune when you were little, Nicky.
Isn't that you when the dog sting baby Jesus has to hunt him out every morning? And this is the king that always falls over. Dad used to say I'd been celebrating too enthusiastically.
those stockings are.
Some chocolate in mine. I'm starving.
Tell me something new.
There's an orange at the end of mine. There always is.
Even though I keep telling Mum I don't like them.
But it's traditional stuff. When you put up the inconvenience, just keep the tradition going. And if this chocolate's traditional, I'm all for it.
Well, that's it. Christmas is all over. Bar shouting for nothing now.
We've still got the big presents to open.
Suppose so. I think I'll go back to bed.
I feel really fed up. I mean, Christmas has been going on for thousands of years. There must be more to it than just chocolate and oranges.
If it is, I feel I haven't seen it. Is the toast still on? I'm sure I can hear something.
Yes. Music. Where's it coming from?
know what I'm dreaming?
I think so. I dropped my chocolate. Oh, Stevie. There's a village over there with a group of people. I'm going to see where they are. Wait for me. Excuse me.
Hello. Are you and the travellers? We were told to expect you.
I guess so. Would you tell us where we are?
Don't you know? I thought everyone knew. We're in Bethlehem. This is the stable behind the inn. My husband and I run the inn, you know.
Stable? In Bethlehem?
Why? Your children. I expected the travellers to be a little older somehow. But then everything has been strange today, like living in a dream.
I know that feeling.
Look, you sit here and I'll go and get you something to do. And then I'll tell you the whole story.
Bethlehem? Bethlehem?
travelled a long way.
If my geography and history are right, further than we think.
I still don't understand.
I'll tell you the whole story. I think you've got time before the others come.
Others?
Well, it already began when the Roman governor sent out an order saying you must return to the village where you was born, I was so glad that my husband was born in Bethlehem because, of course, the order applied only to men.
It's an advantage of being a woman then. Do go on.
We knew the town would be very full, so we organised as much sleeping space as possible. We converted this old stable, though we had to leave some room for the animals.
I saw some at the back there.
So during the night, these people arrived. There was Joseph. My husband knew him from when they were young. He's a really talented carpenter, you know. And Mary, his wife, was expecting their first child. And, of course, the donkey. We put them in here because it's much quieter and more easier for the visitors.
Did you know people would come?
Well, of course, dear. I had this dream. It was like a message, really. It told me about Mary and Joseph, you, and the shepherds. They're due next. And, of course, the kings. But I haven't told you about the baby. Have you seen him?
No.
Mary, can I have a peep at the baby?
Of course. Joseph, can you lift him out so the children can see him? He's awake. He's so good and quiet.
Would you like to hold him?
Yes, please.
I was so glad to hear you could come. We do appreciate it.
Everyone seems to have known we were coming.
Except for us. If we'd have known, we'd have bought a present for him.
A baby girl or something.
Having your hearers gifted up.
Children, do you want to hear the rest of the story?
Oh, yes.
So during the night the baby was born. They're calling him Jesus, one of my favourite names. According to my dream, he's to save the whole world. And looking at him there, I could almost believe it.
I've never seen an angel before. The angels told us of a special baby. They told us to follow the star. It's the brightest star I've ever seen. Look, there's the star of the best stable. It's in Bethlehem.
You must excuse me. That would be the shepherds.
I think we're here. There seems to be lots of other people here as well.
I still can't believe this is all happening.
Pinch me, Stevie, and see if I'm awake. Yes, I am.
I want to hear what's happening.
Welcome to you.
Is this the baby?
The one they told us about. We brought him his lamb as a gift.
Can you tell us your story? These young people are eager to know.
Yes, we do.
We'd like to tell it in song. If you don't mind, find it easier to remember. It's important to remember.
Peace on earth and goodwill to all men.
That was lovely, thank you.
I always thought it was made up. I didn't think it really happened.
Ah! I wish my bad leg wasn't made up. I must have a sit down. All that walking has really made it ache.
Not that it has been worth it though.
Look, you sit here and I'll go and get you something to eat. I still can't believe it.
No, neither can I. But we really are here at Bethlehem. And they do say seeing is believing.
Just look at who I found. Come in, all of you.
Is that who I think it is?
Good evening to you all. We come to find the king.
His coming was foretold by a star.
The three kings, it's really the three kings.
Welcome to you too. As you see, we're not the only ones to be told of the baby.
We have some travellers from a far-off place, and some shepherds too. Truly this baby must become a great ruler to be greeted by so many. We have brought gifts, gold, frankincense,
And myrrh.
all these people at my inn. What a night this has been.
Oh
must have been 7 or 8 moons ago. We were watching the sky, working on our star maps.
And we saw a large, bright star in the east. We had never seen it before. We thought it was a warning of some disaster about to affect our country.
But when we consulted our books and many other wise men, we found out that the star told of the birth of a great king.
A king who would bring blessings to the whole world and who would reign forever. We knew we must greet such a great lord.
So we packed our things and followed the star, and were sure it would lead the way.
When we came to this country, we went to the king. Herod was his name. We felt sure we'd find the baby in a palace, but there was no baby, so we travelled on.
But we promised to tell Herod if we found the baby, as he wants to worship him too.
Oh, please don't do that. In our country, we too read books about this king, and our books tell us that Herod means evil to this baby.
Please can't you go home another way? We will go home another way.
There was something about this Herod that we didn't like.
Thank you. And now I think it's time for us all to rest. It's been a very long day.
We must return to our flocks. May God bless be on you, Mary, and on your son.
Now we too must find a place to rest.
Well, if you don't mind a symphony, then I think I may have to help you, if you follow me.
Rest here a while, travellers, for you have come further than anyone, I think. I hope your journey's been worthwhile. I think we've all learned a lot. Can't keep my eyes open. I think I'll just lie down here.
Me too.
All the steps, we've hardly seen a thing.
Jeff. She loved that doll.
She better do it, cost the bomb.
Look at what we've got here.
Shh! Don't wake them. Don't they look sweet?
About the only time they do. Come on, Jeff. Let's leave them to sleep.
Oh. Where am I? Arm's gone to sleep.
All of me's gone to sleep.
I had the most peculiar dream. Funny you should say that. I dreamt I was in Bethlehem. In a stable? By an inn?
There were lots of people there, shepherds and things.
It looks as though you all had the same dream. What a coincidence. Maybe we were really there. Don't be daft. How could we be? Look, was what you saw rather like the stable scene over there? Well, now you mention it, that explains it. We all had the same dream because we all set up the nativity. It's simple, really. But I often do the same things as people, but I don't have the same dreams as them. At least, I don't think I do.
Anyway, it was still a strange dream. Left me feeling a bit strange.
Sometimes things happen which you can't quite explain. Like that baby born in Bethlehem. I bet no one would have believed it will still be so important so long after. You can't explain everything. Sometimes you just have to believe. Those shepherds just left to go to the stable. They didn't know what it was all about, but they came all the same. And the kings, they were clever men, and they had faith enough to follow a star. I'm glad they did. So am I. I like Christmas. Yes, I do. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, daughter. Merry Christmas, son.
Merry Christmas, Dad. Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This is great.
Just how Christmas should be, Anne.
There's one thing missing.
Missing?
Yes, what we need is some coals.
Well, we can all do something about that. Come on, you lot. Let's have a sing. What should we start with?
Let's start with While Shepherds Watch. They were the first to arrive.
Then we can sing something about 3 kings.
Let's go round the tree.
We're going to need all the help we can get, especially with Dad's voice. Boy, you cheeky thing.
This
about the